Evening. Myself Geeta Satish, OSC Commercial, BCT Division. Now we'll be learning about pass. These rules are called Railway Servants Pass Rules 1986. These rules may be called, they shall apply to all railway servants under administrative control of Ministry of Railway. It does not apply to an apprentice engaged under Apprentice Act, a person in casual employment or employed on daily wages, any person under the administrative control of Ministry of Railway who by a general or special pass order is excluded from the facility of pass और पीटीओ मतलब अगर जीएम या रेलवे बोर्ड डिसाइड करता है कि नहीं होता तो ही विल नॉट बी गिवन. Under this pass rule, there are many heads under which who can be given and who cannot be given. So under this, the definition of adopted child is a child means a child who has been given a satisfactory proof of being adopted. An attendant means a person who is exclusively employed on salary for a personal service of the railway servant. A dependent railway relative. In relation to railway servant whose father is not alive means mother including a divorced mother, unmarried mother or widowed sister or step sister or legally divorced sister. Brother, step brother under 21 years of age provided he resides with and is wholly dependent on the railway servant. Invalid brother of any age and brother who has attained the age of 21 years and is a bona fide student of a recognized educational institution. So these are the people who are dependent on the railway servant and who we can include them as in the past. And in the family it includes spouse of a railway servant whether earning or not, son or sons who have attained the age of 21 and are wholly dependent on the railway servant, son or sons of the age of 21 and above who are bona fide students of a recognized educational institution, engaged in any research work and do not get any scholarship, stipend, invalid and appropriate certificate from railway doctor, then unmarried daughter of any age, earning or not. Now these are the family members. Spouse ho gaya, sons who have not attained 21 and then who are above 21 but they are doing their course of education and then or scholarship, they should not be getting scholarship. An invalid or appropriate certificate from an unmarried daughter of any age, whether earning or not. Widowed daughter provided she is dependent on the railway servant. Legally divorced daughter who is dependent on the railway servant. Recognized institution for the purpose of rule means any college, university of recognized by the government, imparting education training in any discipline, with general, technical or professional. Under these pass rules, we have different kinds of pass. That is, first is the duty pass. A railway servant performing duties has to have a duty pass to travel while on duty. Then different types of duty passes. That is gold pass. These passes are usually given to chairman railway board, members, financial commissioner and general manager of Indian Railways, production units and chief commissioner of CRS, chief commissioner of railway safety and all heads of institution. It is available with wife and minor children. It is also available for wife and minor children. Gold pass holder can have 2 berths in first AC on payment of 1/3 of the fare, of the difference of the fare between first AC and second AC, and 1 berth in first AC for self. For spouse, 1 extra berth on payment of 1/3 difference of fare and AC, second AC of Rajdhani Express, and 2 berths in AC or 4 berths in third AC. This means that he is eligible for 2 berths in first AC, that is on payment of 1/3 of the difference of the first AC and the second AC for self, and for spouse 1 extra berth on payment of difference between the first AC and the second AC of Rajdhani Express, or 2 berths of second AC and 4 berths of AC. Silver Pass. This metal pass is issued to all senior administrative officers, entitles the holders to travel by first class, and the family shall be eligible to travel in first class on payment of 1/3 of the difference of the fare between first class and first class, subject to a serving maximum of number of 4 berths. This is for the SAG grade officers, and it entitles them to travel by first class, and the family shall be eligible to travel in on payment of 1/3 of the difference of the fare and of first class and first class, subject to a reserving number of 4 members, 4 berths. Bronze. It entitles an officer to travel with his wife, minor children, first class, subject to allotment of no more than 4 berths. JA grade officers in receipt of pay of rupees 14,300 and above can travel in AC first class, and for families 1/3 difference is payable, subject to restriction of berths. This includes the officers of JA grade on ad hoc basis receiving charge allowance, provided the pay is rupees 14,300. Check pass. It is issued to individuals whenever occasion arises to proceed on duty. Duty passes to gazetted officers will cover their wife, husband and minor sons and daughters, but they are permitted to reserve only 2 berths or coupe. चेक पास जो नॉर्मल प्रिविलेज पास का वो पास होता है वही नॉर्मली देते हैं, और इट इज कॉल्ड चेक पास व्हाइल इट्स ऑन ड्यूटी. Then the privilege pass. These are the passes issued to serving employees, include passes issued on school account. These passes are debited to the pass of the individual employee. Pass on privilege account. For group and A and B, first A class 6 sets of per year from the date of appointment in railways or taken charge in group A and B. They are given the 6 sets from the time they are appointed in this grade. And group C and D, we are given 1 set up to 5 years, and after that we will be getting 3 sets of passes. Grade pay 4,200 and above gets first class green. The color of the pass will be green color. And grade pay 2,800, a second class yellow entitled for third AC. Grade pay 1,900 and above, but below GP 2,800, one second A yellow pass and are entitled for third AC, and 2 second class for pink. Now grade pay 1,800, grade pay 1,800, 1 second class A yellow pass are entitled for third AC. That pass is entitled for third AC, and 2 second class pink with effect from 16/1/2011. Privilege pass admissible to. It is admissible to self and family, that is wife, husband, sons up to 21 years, bona fide student of age of any recognized institution even after 21 years of age, or invalid son of any age, unmarried daughters of any age, widow daughters, legally divorced daughters of any age. Dependent relatives. Now in the past we can include dependent also, a widow or divorced mother, unmarried widow sister, brother up to the age of 21 years of age, bona fide student, invalid brother of any age. If pension does not exceed minimum pension, family pension, that is 3,500 plus DA or 15% of the basic pay, whichever is more. When widow mother, if she has to be added in this privilege pass of the employee, then minimum pension should be 33,500. Below that, if she is earning more than that, then she cannot be included in the employee pass. A minimum of 2 dependents are allowed in pass and PTO. A maximum of 2 dependents are allowed in pass and PTO. If dependents are included, total cannot exceed 5 members. No ceiling restriction on number of family members. There is no ceiling for family members, but there's if dependents are included, then there should be, total should be 5. If a railway servant, his or her family members of dependent is blind in both eyes, as certified by if travels alone, one companion can be allowed to travel in the same class. Validity: full half set pass, full or half set pass, 5 calendar months from the date of issue. This privilege pass will be valid for 5 months from the date of issue. Break journey can be availed up without limit, then can be availed at the station not mentioned as break journey by getting the pass endorsed by the station. If you have not endorsed a break journey, then you can go and do the same with the station master or TC. Double journey is not allowed. 15% of 15% of the shortest route to be counted, whichever is less. If there are 2 routes, then whichever is the higher route should not exceed the 15% of the kilometers of the other route. Traveling in higher class can travel on payment of difference of fare. If you want to travel in the class higher to your class, then you can pay the difference. And year-ending passes, PTOs, post-retirement complimentary passes, widow passes as on due for the year can be issued up to 31st of May. That is, year-ending passes can be issued till 31st of May. Validity of this pass PTOs will be 31st May only. Pass in the next year account. One set of pass PTO complimentary pass, widow pass, not more than 5 months in advance of beginning of the next year. For journeys commencing in the next year, duly debiting such pass in the next year. If in the year ending, if you desire to have the pass which is going to be due for you in the next year, you can avail it, but it will be debited in your next year's account. PTO. It is a ticket order where you have to privilege ticket order to be encashed by paying 1/3 of the fare of the entitled class or lower than the entitled class. Whichever class you want, you can take, but provided that you have to pay 1/3 of the fare. Can be encashed for traveling in higher class by paying necessary difference of the fare. 4 sets of PTOs per year is admissible to group A, B, C and D from the date of appointment, valid up to 4 months from the date of issue, single and full. Passes PTO shall be issued for journey from starting station to the destination station as desired from the by the railway servant. Direct route provided that a longer route may be permitted on the passes and PTOs if two alternative routes are available for destination, for example Bombay to Calcutta via Nagpur or via Ahmedabad and Bombay to Delhi by Central Railway or by Western. Such passes may be permitted by either route irrespective of the distance involved. But the distance or the distance to the destination via a longer route preferred by a railway servant does not exceed 15% of the distance via the direct route. That we have to, the pass issuing authority has to check whether the route which is longer is not exceeding 15% of the distance of the shorter route. The longer route to destination is quicker than the direct route irrespective of the distance involved. Break journey is permitted only where it is mentioned on pass and endorsement is taken on the pass of the back of the pass from the station where the journey is broken. If the husband and wife are railway servant, passes are granted to both of them on each other's account. On each other's, actually each account. On each account it is granted. Apprentices are also entitled for passes as admissible to railway employees, but passes are not issued to the family of apprentices. Passes issued to railway servants should be made available by mail express trains irrespective of distance. Now, school passes. School passes are given to wards of the railway servant for doing their education. School passes are issued to each student member of the family who is dependent on railway servant on production of a certificate from recognized institution where the student is studying away from the headquarters of the railway servant. Student sons of railway servant is in receipt of stipend and as distinct from merits means scholarship will not be admissible for school pass if they are above 21 years of age. School passes, this pass I mean is if the child is studying away from headquarters and he has to travel up and down for meeting their parents, then this kind of passes is issued for the children. The passes are issued between the place at which either the parent is residing to school or is residing to school, college and back when recognized vacations of not less than 3 days consecutive duration or closure of institution due to unforeseen circumstances. For school pass there are 3 sets of passes or 6 half set as admissible for every child in a calendar year and are in addition to privilege passes. The school passes issued are debited under the heading of school account. Here there will be a separate account and the child will be getting 3 sets of passes, and here if he wants a half set he can take half set and that will be 6 half sets. Such passes can be also issued to a place other than the residence of either parent and back provided the length of journey does not exceed the distance from the school, college and either parent's residence. A parent or guardian may be included in the school pass in which a girl of any age or a boy under 18 years of age. For return journey, for parents or guardians, a paid nurse to the station from which the journey commences, a separate pass may be issued in the class to which the employee is eligible. If the guardian be an attendant, he will be issued only second class pass. This means that if a child is minor or a girl child, then a parent can accompany with him and she or he will be also issued the pass. And if a nurse is also there, she also can be issued this pass. and while return journey a separate pass will be issued for them. Now, post-retirement complimentary pass. An employee who has retired from service and was eligible for passes while in service may be granted passes for himself and his family, wife and children only. Group D employee is eligible for passes for self and wife only and not children. The class of pass to be given would be class he was enjoying while in service. The passes are admissible on following scale. Admissible to railway employee after completion of railway service. Group A and B, if he is completed 20 years of service, then he will be getting 3 sets of pass. Group C, if he is completing 20 years of service, then he will be getting 2 sets of passes. And Group D, if he is completing 20 years, a minimum 1 set of passes eligible. Post-retirement passes are not issued in case of these passes are not issued in case of unauthorized retention of railway quota, then dismissed removal from service on or after 26/10/2005 as per advance correction slip. If granted, compassionate allowance are eligible for post-retirement passes from the date of grant of compassionate allowance. Under suspension, passes PTOs may be issued in exceptional circumstances when the railway servant is permitted to leave headquarters. Usually it's not allowed, but if competent authority approves it, then he can be given. Any railway servant or a spouse covered under RELHS who is suffering from cancer or major renal problem or serious heart ailment is eligible for issue of special pass on medical ground. The pass will be issued to them in the event of their referral to, if it is referred by zonal headquarters hospital for necessary checkup, assessment and treatment from the place where they have settled into the station where zonal headquarters hospital is located and back. This pass is given to the sick employee who is referred to zonal hospital, and he has to travel from his place to the zonal headquarters hospital. Then this kind of pass is given for going and back. The pass will be issued to them from zonal headquarters hospital in the event of inter-zonal referral for specialized treatment for places where such specialized railway hospitals are located, and also to government hospital where is referred. If they are in the hospital and if they are referred to some other hospital and it is in a different place, then he will be given by the hospital itself will be giving the pass. Pass will be issued for class of entitlement of railway servant for post-retirement complimentary pass. The class will be the pass which he was receiving earlier. Complimentary passes to widows. The widows of railway servants who were in railway service prior to 12/3/87 will be eligible for complimentary pass, widow pass, subject to the condition that they make a one-time payment of rupees 250 as notional value of 2 sets of PTOs. Widows who were in railway service prior to 12/3/87 will be eligible for complimentary pass, but for that they had to pay a nominal amount of rupees 250 for 2 sets of PTOs. A family I card duly fixing the passports photographs of the employee retiring, his spouse and each dependent child duly attested may be furnished to the retiring employee so as to enable his spouse to produce an identity in the event of death of a husband. A I card is being issued affixing the photographs of whoever is entitled for the pass. The widows are permitted to draw complimentary passes from the railway offices located in their nearby areas. Now, residential card pass. Residential card pass are issued to those railway servants who live away from the place of work and have to travel to their place of work where this facility was in vogue prior to 1950. This is the normal residential class which we have to, which we use for traveling for to and fro from to our office. Special passes. A special pass may be issued to family members or dependent relatives on medical grounds, sports quota, sports account for scouting activities, cultural functions, physically handicapped persons, passes to staff of Railway Cooperative Society Bank SBF on any other occasion which Department Railway or Railway Administration depend on privilege. A higher class pass not higher than first class may be issued to a team when at least one member of the team is ordinarily entitled to travel by higher class. Railway servants travelling with the team as official or coach may be issued special pass. The pass shall, however, not be valid for travelling by Rajdhani Shatabdi trains. For attending courts. A railway servant who is summoned to give an evidence in criminal civil suit or trial before the court martial and or proceedings to which the government is a party or departmental inquiry held by a properly constituted authority may be granted duty pass provided the facts to which he has to give evidence have come to his knowledge in discharge of his public duties. So, when if there is a requirement to go to court, then this kind of passes can be given. Passes to physically handicapped railway employees. When a blind railway servant travels alone, one attendant is in the same class in which he travels should be allowed. Wheelchair or tricycle may be allowed on privilege pass when it is certified by DMO that is necessary to him. A higher class pass, first class, may be issued to physically handicapped employee and an escort may be included in the same pass provided it is recommended by CMD. Such employee will get one set of pass per year even though he is entitled for 3 sets of pass. If he is taking higher class, then he will be only getting one set of pass. The disability can be not having one or two hands, not having one leg above or below knee, not having both the legs and using artificial limbs, lost the function of legs and has to walk with the support of hands. These orders would be deemed to be valid during the period of employee is in service. Grant of complimentary pass to non-railway men organizations not connected to the railway with railway working which are not customary. This I'll omit. Okay. Passes to railway servants under suspension. Passes and PTOs may be issued to railway servants under suspension in exceptional cases. Circumstances are not as a matter of course when the railway servant is permitted to leave the station by the authority lower than the authority which suspended him. Now, for Group A, during suspension period, 3 sets provided that if in the pass account the officer for the year more than half the number due to him has been availed of, no further pass can be given. If he has already availed half the sets of pass, then no pass can be given during suspension. If officer is subsequently retained in the service after release from suspension, the passes issued to him during the suspension shall be debited to his account. If he is there after suspension, if he is there in railways, then whatever passes we have issued, we have to debit from his account. PTOs, not more than 2 sets per year reduced by a number of PTOs already availed. Now in case of group C and D, passes not more than one set of pass provided that if in pass account for the year only one set of pass remains to his credit, no pass can be issued. If the officer empowered to grant the pass considers that the circumstances warrant such relaxation, may grant two single journey instead of one set. If the pass employee retained in service, then after release from from suspension, the pass issued to him during the period of suspension shall be debited to his account. This is a similar way that if one set of pass is provided to him for that year, then one set of pass remains to his credit, no pass can be issued to him. PTOs, not more than two sets of pass per year reduced by the PTOs already availed. Surrender of metal passes by officers who avail of LAP during for a short period in continuation of duty. Officers need not surrender metal passes after availing LAP for a short period after performing outstation duty away from headquarters and use their metal pass during journey from the station from where they proceed on leave. Now penalty for loss of passes. In case of metal pass, gold rupees 3,309, silver rupees 2,610, for bronze rupees 2,527. Check pass first class A rupees 10, first class rupees 10, second class rupees 5. And for card pass first class A rupees 35, first class rupees 35, second class rupees 12 rupees 50 paise, and non-railway servant, if he is being issued pass, first class rupees 150, second class rupees 75. For post-retirement check pass 1A, first class rupees 25 and second class rupees 10. Thank you.
The Group C employee who retires, the passes, is it available eligible for children also? Are the children
Yeah, Group C
eligible? So is there a specific, like how above 21 years of age in certain cases it is not applicable for?
Yeah, so the same rules apply there.
So it applies here also to the
The child should not be more than 21 and he should be studying in a recognized.
So when the railway employee retires and the child becomes 21 years of age after a few years, so the passes will
not be, and the employee is supposed to come and inform us, because if at the time of retirement if he is entitled for pass, the child, then naturally his name will be in that pass I-card, and then afterwards if he completes, then he is supposed to inform and remove his remove the child.
And junior engineers or senior section engineers who go for training to Udaipur or Secunderabad, so what kind of pass is given to them? Duty pass only?
Yeah, that is a check pass, no? That's the difference between, that is called check pass. It's a duty pass. Because duty pass we have card pass also. So when he goes leaving headquarters, then it will be check. It's called check.
So however long the training goes, to check passes?
Usually it's like the period is to be mentioned, availability, because the training will be for more than
at least 1 year.
1 year, na? So then he'll be for return he'll be getting the pass from Udaipur. The institution will be giving the pass. So we have to give him only for the date where he's supposed to reach there. So 2 days after that, for up to that date, we can give him the availability.
Okay.